All right, YouTube, it's your man King Howie. Welcome back to KHTV, and this is another week of NFL Pick'em Week 6 in the 2019 season. And let's get this shit started. Thursday night game, New England against the Giants. Giants ain't shit. Danny Dimes, Saquon Barkley is ruled out of this game. I don't know how banged up the receivers are on this team. Mm. Yeah, so of course New England is going to win this game at home. Um, the Carolina Panthers are facing off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Christian McCaffrey coming off that amazing game that he had. I think he's the leading rusher in football right now, and he should be top one or two candidates for MVP this year. Having an outstanding season, taking care of things while Cam Newton is out, but Cam Newton will be back soon. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, had a great game against the Rams, wind up losing the following week. But I think they turned things around against the Carolina Panthers, who are on the road in Tampa Bay, and I'm rolling with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to beat the Panthers. Seattle in Cleveland. Now, Seattle just came off a big win against, who did they play? I think they played the Rams. Actually, they should have lost that game, but, the Rams missed a field goal. And Cleveland, I know I picked them to beat the 49ers. The Browns are looking like a joke, but whenever Baker Mayfield gets called out and has a bad game and the public is just ridiculing him, he always finds a way to bounce back and win. So I'm going to go with the Cleveland Browns to win at home against Seattle, Seattle's been barely beating teams, and that's due to Russell Wilson playing at a high level. People have him as the MVP candidate, and I'm like, he has the highest quarterback rating so far through 5 weeks. He's only throwing like 19, 20 pass attempts. But hey, I'm going to go with the Cleveland Browns at home to beat the Seattle Seahawks. Next game we have the Houston Texans. Deshaun Watson facing off against Patrick Limp Mahomes. Woo, this is a tough game. Tough game. Of course, Deshaun Watson had an outstanding game again, throwing 5 touchdowns. And Pat Mahomes is Kansas City is coming off of a home loss to the Colts, where they couldn't stop the run for anything. Marlon Mack, Naeem Hines, whatever the other running back is, they just ran through these dudes, man. But I'm going to roll with Kansas City at home. I think they bounce back and win at home against Houston. I don't think Houston is a good road team, but we'll see. Next game up, we have the Washington Redskins against the Miami Dolphins. This is a tough game to pick. And finally, NFL, thank God that you guys got the schedule looking like it's supposed to look, with some good second half games, and y'all split it up. I like that. But let's get back to this. Washington against Miami. Who's more desperate for a win? I think, Miami is at home, so they have home field advantage. John Gruden is fired. And usually when a coach gets fired, the interim coach comes in and he usually wins the game. So I'm going to roll with the Washington Redskins to beat the Miami Dolphins. That's a nasty pick, but we're going to roll with it. I don't even know who started. Colt McCoy back at quarterback? I guess, man. I'm going to roll with the Washington Redskins to beat Miami. Next game up, the Minnesota Vikings are hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, after the controversial shit with the Minnesota Vikings receivers and their mutiny against the $84 million overrated quarterback in Kirk Cousins is taking on the Philadelphia Eagles, who have turned a new leaf, knowing that they run in the offense out of 12 personnel. That seems to be working for Carson Wentz. He not really throwing the ball all over the field like he used to. They keeping it well balanced. He's probably averaging the last game probably like 180 something yards passing, but it's getting the job done because they can run the ball. The Eagles can run the ball effectively. Minnesota got some issues on the defensive side of the ball and on the offensive line. And on the offensive side of the ball with the O-line. So, yeah, I'm going to roll with the Eagles to upset the Minnesota Vikings at home. We already know Kirk Cousins don't beat teams that's over 500. Moving on. The New Orleans Saints against Jacksonville. Now, I know y'all been hearing me say the Saints are my Super Bowl pick. But this week, I'm rolling with the Jacksonville Jaguars to beat Teddy Bridgewater and the New Orleans Saints, who are on the road. Drew Brees is not quite ready to come back yet, but he's close. So I think the New Orleans Saints lose this game on the road to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Next game up, the Cincinnati Bengals are trash. Terrible. Ravens is going to win this game. Now, this game, I've been getting a lot of shit from 49er fans. They think they really did something. They really think they achieved this magnificent goal of beating the goddamn Browns and playing. All they did was beat 3 trash-ass teams in the AFC North. That's all they did. They haven't played anybody yet. But got to give credit to where credit is due. They're undefeated, beating some shitty-ass teams. But I'm rolling with the Rams to beat the San Francisco 49ers in LA. I think the Rams are going to bounce back from losing to Seattle, and I think the 49ers are going to run into a gridlock where they be like, oh shit, we ain't played nobody. So I think the Rams win this game. Next game up. Now, this game I've been trying to figure out who has the best outcome in this game, the Falcons or the Cardinals. And the only conclusion that I could come up with is the Cardinals are at home in that shitty-ass State Farm Stadium. And with the way that the Atlanta Falcons are looking, man, and every time I pick the Arizona Cardinals, for some reason they fucking lose. But we're going to go out on a limb and pick the Arizona Cardinals to beat the Atlanta Falcons. I know. Moving on. Next game, the Tennessee Titans are heading up to Arrowhead Stadium, where they will beat the Denver Broncos. I just think without having Nick Chubb, that defense is terrible. I'm expecting Derrick Henry to have a field day running all through this damn defense. Marcus Mariota probably ain't gonna have to do much. Probably throw like maybe 160 yards this game, maybe a touchdown to Delaney Walker or something like that. But yeah, I'm rolling with the Tennessee Titans to beat the Denver Broncos. Next game, the Dallas Cry Baby Cowgirls. We've been crying all week fucking long. Oh, and thanks to all of the Cowboy fans that sent them donations to the Cash App. I highly appreciate it. How do you do? How about them Cowgirls? How about them? The Cowboys can officially wipe away their tears. take off their panties and put back on their big boy pants and shorts, because you guys are going to beat the New York Jets. I think Sam Darnold is supposed to be back this week. I think they cleared him from his mono. But yeah, Dallas Cowboys, stop crying, stop bitching, stop complaining, stop whining, stop sobbing, stop acting like a little schoolyard girl. You guys are going to win this game. Next up, Pittsburgh Steelers taking a trip out to LA to face off against the LA Chargers. Go, Chargers, go. The Chargers are going to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers at home. They bounced back from that debacle of a game they had last week. I don't know what the hell happened to the Chargers. Man, that was embarrassing. But they bounced back and beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. Next game, the Monday night game. The Detroit Lions and man, bitch, Morris. Yeah, man, bitch. The Lions bringing their ass to Green Bay, Lambeau Field, where dreams come true. Where dreams really do come true. I'm rolling with the Green Bay Packers to beat the Detroit Lions. Now, people are like, oh, the Detroit Lions were on a bye week. Yeah, we kind of had it, we by our game being on Monday night, we kind of get like another small little break. That's why Matt LaFleur let the guys have Tuesday off so they could rest and recoup. They ain't got to go nowhere. We'll be ready. We'll be ready for the Lions. We'll be ready for the Lions. Darnell Savage is in a walking boot. I don't know how long he's going to be in that walking boot or if he will have a chance to play. It was nice to see Oren Burks back. Probably get more on the injury report for the Packers. We'll probably find out what's going on with our center, Corey Linsley. We'll see what's going on with him. Kevin King, see how he's doing with the groin injury. But he came and played lights out against the Cowboys. That was great to see him do that. Zadarius Smith, I don't know if he's still dealing with that knee injury from the Eagles game or if he, had kind of slightly cramped up. Montravius Adams, I don't know if he's going to be rocking and rolling if he will be limited in practice this week, but we'll find out all of these things Thursday or Friday when the Green Bay Packers drop the injury report. So with that being said, man, that is the picks. Remember, I'm rolling with the Patriots, Tampa Bay, Cleveland, Kansas City, the Washington Redskins, the Philadelphia Eagles, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Ravens, the LA Rams, the Arizona Cardinals, the Tennessee Titans, the Dallas Cowboys, the LA Chargers, and the Green Bay Packers are my picks for Week 6. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And I'm out.